Yo, this your boy Frankie Vuitton, and I'm live in the Hive with my girl Lady B. Can you hear my buzz?
We winning forever. Y'all want some lyrics? Listen to my girl. It's your boy, DJ King Frank.
Hey, this is RadioATL.com. I go by Lady B. CYHMB.com. Check it out. I have DJ Frank. I can't just say DJ. I gotta say King Frank. King me, King me, King me, King me, Frank. Y'all keep it locked. Stay tuned. Interview on the way. Matter of fact, roll that Twitter. Let them know what's up.
But still I take them further than the telescope.
MC3, let's get it. Okay.
We are going in 10, 5, Wow. Yes, Frankie Vuitton, we can hear your buzz loud and clear. RadioATL.com. He is in the building. What's going on, boss man?
I'm vibing. I'm real good. I'm right here, you know what I'm saying, live in the Hive with my girl Lady B.
You are live in the Hive with Lady B right now, man, and definitely, you know, we're going in. We are going in. It's 7:05 here in the city.
7:05 live in the ATL. What's good, ATL?
We are. There we go. We are good. We are good. We're good. Had to turn you up a little bit.
All right.
Can't turn you down. You know what I'm saying?
Turn up. We in the ATL, ain't we?
All we do is turn up.
What I'm talking about. Let's get it. Shouts out to Miami-Dade too.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
You know I'm about to get to it. Everybody
Yeah,
knows the Miami Heat. He came in with a Miami Heat fan, so you already know he's good people off rip. Just off rip. So how have you're from Miami? How are you embracing this whole championship?
Wow. I mean, I think it's about damn time. That's all
It
I
is
can say.
Okay, LeBron.
Damn time. You know what I'm saying?
It is time, man.
It's about damn time. And, you know, I think the Miami fans, you know, we really came together after, you know, the first championship in 2006. You know, that's when we realized what we capable of.
Right.
And I think LeBron James and Chris Bosh coming to Miami, that just, you know, gave us that extra boost that we needed. And, you know, there you go.
Just tell them. This is what you gotta say. We in this.
We in this.
We
yeah.
in this.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So let's get right to it. Obviously, you in this piece right here. CYHMB RadioATL.com. So you're a DJ.
Right. I'm a DJ amongst other things.
Amongst other things. I love it. So at what age did you decide, you know, DJing? This is it, man. This is my calling.
Wow. I think it's really right around 2006 when I moved to Atlanta, fresh out of high school. I graduated in 05. Shouts out to North Miami Beach Senior High. I was the freestyle king over there. I was really shutting things down. But when I came to Atlanta, I kind of realized, you know, I got to start from scratch. And I was doing my thing at a lot of open mics and, you know, performing, winning all over the city and whatnot. But I just kind of wanted to go a different route because there was so many artists in Atlanta. So I was like, you know what? You know, for me to just start from ground up, being 19, I said the best thing for me to do is either produce or become a DJ. And, you know, the DJing thing just felt natural, so I ran with that.
Right. So I mean, did you teach yourself? Did somebody teach you? What was?
Ooh, man. I mean, it's a little bit of both because I didn't take it seriously until I got the phone call from BET.
Oh, wow.
I came out with a mixtape called Volume 2. The Volume 2, the second mixtape I ever did. And I went to New York, you know, I just hit the streets hard because New York, you know, you got to bring your music to New York.
If you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere.
Exactly. And I was born in Brooklyn. Shouts out to NY, too.
Okay.
So, you know, I went to New York, and I hit the streets hard, and, you know, I winded up linking up with, you know, what was it, RSMG. Mm-hmm. And I went to the office. I had a meeting with some of the people over there, and I gave them the mixtape, and somehow it got in the hands of people at BET, and they heard it, and they called me to do In the Basement with Q45. So I was supposed to be on it, but what happened was this was right around the time BET got bought out, and they canceled the show. So
wow.
Yeah, they asked me out. I got an email. I already flew to New York. I went to the studio ready to record. I'm excited. I'm like 20 years old.
Right.
And it was like, you know what? The show's canceled. So
No, what?
yeah,
I guess we can say we got a BET nominee sitting in the room.
yeah, I guess
This
so.
is why he rocks. No, yeah. Room.
Yeah, I guess
This
so.
is why he rocks. No, yeah. Okay, so you said that you took the DJing route. What sounds do you like mixing together?
Man, I mean, I'm really a big fan of music, so I like to mix a lot of different sounds. But at the same time, as a DJ, you got to give the people what they want.
Mhm.
So I like to listen and observe, because I'm a club goer. You know, I'm one of those DJs. You won't even know I'm a DJ. I'm in the club just vibing out, seeing how the people react to the music, and I just go off the vibes.
Right.
And I like to always just bring out the new artists. And you don't have to be signed to a major label with me. I mean, you know, if your music is hot, it's hot.
Right.
So I like to promote just good music.
Absolutely. So, you just talked about being three places. You were in Miami,
Right.
and then you went to New York, and you're in Atlanta. How do you those are three different variations of music. How do you combine them together to make one sound?
Man, I'll tell you one thing. You know, music has no face, color, shape, or size. It's just the feeling you get when you listen to it. You know, and the thing with me, I just know, as a fan of music first, I know what I like to hear, and I know people like to hear a good mix of things. Like if you're in the South, of course you can listen to Jeezy and Flocka and Gucci and whatnot, but at the same time you want to hear a good mix of up top, down south, West Coast, Caribbean, international, and I try to just play to everybody's requests.
All right. So is it possible for you to go from Bob Marley to Future to Marvin Gaye?
Yeah, I mean, any DJ that really knows how to do their thing, I think, it takes some time. Don't get me wrong, it's not easy. But I think with time and practice and just, being real with yourself, and I mean, just going off the vibes of the music, really. I can't really explain it.
Right.
It's just the feeling you get when you're in that booth and you spinning and the music is just hitting together.
Absolutely. So, I love asking this question because a lot of people talk about, man, I got racks, I got this, I got that.
Right.
But let me tell you, you got stamps on stamps on stamps. Passport status.
You already know.
International DJ. What's been the difference between DJing here in the United States and DJing from all around the world?
Wow. I mean, anybody that likes to travel like I do, I've been to Spain, Dubai, Paris, London. I'm going to Africa in October to Lagos. Caribbean, Dominican Republic, back to back. Shouts out to Dominican Republic. I know they listening right now, so shouts out to everybody over there. And I think the difference between spinning in the U.S. and the international crowd is like the international crowd likes to just party. They like to have fun. I tell people all the time, America, we just got a lot of problems that we think are problems aren't really problems to us. But overseas, they just want to party.
Absolutely. Can you remember what country you enjoyed and experienced the most DJing and just having fun?
Man, one of the countries I love, one of the the most, probably, I don't want to pick one over the next, but I would say one of my favorites would have to be Santo Domingo.
Ooh,
Santo
why?
Domingo. I mean, it's everything. It's the weather, it's the people, it's the food. Waking up at 7:30 in the morning, chickens clucking, and at night everybody just likes to go out and drink and dance all night.
Party.
Like, for real, like there's no standing in the club in Santo Domingo.
Right.
Everybody's just out there dancing to reggaeton, and even like American hip hop, like Weezy and all that.
Right.
They listen to everything.
I like that. So you've tapped into the international market and have a fan base. How did you even make this connection?
I think the connection was not that hard for me because I wasn't really aiming to become like a big DJ or nothing like that. I just, I just love music. I really do. And even if I don't reach the level of DJ Khaled or DJ Drama or whatnot, I'm gonna still do this, because this is what I love to do.
Absolutely.
So, I'm a fan of music first, and I want to give the music that I love and that I like to listen to the people.
Right.
And if it wasn't for the people, like the fans that keep requesting me to do this, I would not do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do it for y'all, for real.
There we go. And I like that you talk about your fans. And speaking of your fans, do you remember the first international set that you did and you were like, I am really overseas?
Yeah. The first time, I think it would have to be in 2007 when I went to Japan for the first time. And I linked up with a DJ called DJ Naru. And he was spinning in a section called Roppongi. Roppongi is like a party town. over there in Tokyo, but Roppongi is where the young crowd goes
That's where the
party.
party's at.
That's
That's
where
where
the
they
party's at.
turn up.
Oh yeah, and you know, what happened was I wasn't DJing. I was out there promoting. I think it was volume 3 or 4. I think it was volume 4. I was promoting volume 4 All Star mixtape, and that's what's hot right now. And DJ Naru played some of the records in the club, and the club went crazy.
Wow.
I was like, whoa.
Like,
You
this
know,
is it.
they're playing this music over here, and these people don't speak English, and they vibing to it.
That's
Yeah.
how you know. So, and seeing the international culture and seeing the United States, how do you feel about this new hip hop era that's coming up with the lyricists? And I always name these guys because I think these are some of the greatest. But the J. Cole's, Wale's, Tabby Bene's style is like, you know, let's talk about the new era of hip hop.
Right. I love the new era of hip hop, and I think if it wasn't for people like Jay-Z signing J. Cole or Rick Ross signing Wale, we probably would have never heard of these guys. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong, they're hot and they had deals before. You know, Wale had that deal already, and J. Cole was buzzing in the streets. But for our artists like Jay-Z or Rick Ross to, you know, scoop up Meek Mills and, you know, people like that and put them on that limelight, I think it's a beautiful thing. And Drake, shout out to Drake too. You know, Young Money scooping up Drake and putting him on the limelight and not being afraid of, you know, the young talent that's out here, because it's a lot of young talent out here, trust me. They're all over my mixtape. So, you know what I'm saying? So shouts out to the whole, you know, young team that's doing it, and, you know, hopefully we can work together in the future.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, okay, we talked about you as a DJ side. I love the fact
Right.
you're talking internationally, but you're an artist.
Yeah.
You are an artist. I gotta hold this mixtape on once again. I hope the camera gets this because it says DJ King Frank presents
Right.
All Star Mixtape. Not volume 1, not volume 2, not volume 3, not volume 4, not 5,
Nah,
but 6.
that's 6.
So we're 6 strong.
6 strong.
6 strong. We got
7 years.
MJ rings on
7
it.
years, yeah.
We're winning forever.
Winning
Let's talk
forever.
about this this EP that you have.
Right. Okay, the EP is it's called I Am Vuitton, and what it is this is actually like my second solo project that I'm coming out with. I came out with a project a few years ago called Welcome to the Beach, and that's that right there. They probably can't see it, but you know, you see it. You see what I'm talking about?
I see this. We're
It's
gonna
got
show the
about
camera.
18 tracks on there, and you know, like I said before, I was DJing. I was an artist first, and you know, I came out with that, but I put my artistry to the side so I could go ahead and do this DJing thing and promote a lot of the artists that are out here in Atlanta, Miami, New York, LA, and you know, that's how I'm feeling right now.
Absolutely. So you're a solo artist, correct?
Right.
You
I
are-
am now.
You're
I
a
am
solo
now.
artist now.
Right.
So what can we expect from your solo album?
Wow, I mean, the solo album is going to be amazing because if anybody that's been following my mixtapes since volume 1, they know, you know, my mixtapes are always diverse: reggae, hip hop, reggaeton, Japanese music, you know, Arabic music, all type of music. So I just like a good mix. I like to just give the people what they want. I like to entertain, you know, my audience. So it's going to be a very entertaining EP with a couple of features too. A lot of the people throughout the years from volume 1 through 6 are going to be featured on the EPK as well, because I want to keep it within, you know, the circle.
I like it. So going from a DJ and seeing that you still DJ and being an artist, what have you taken from the DJ side that a lot of artists don't know and apply?
I'm loving the questions. The questions are amazing, right? I think what I take from being a DJ is, you know, I guess that artists need to learn is patience. You know, you got to have patience, and I think I kind of figured out the formula, what I need to do on this EP, so look out for that. It's coming soon, too.
I like it. So seeing that you're an artist and you've been able to go international as well as here, domestic, how do you see your music fitting in with both sides?
With both sides, mean the beach and the Khalifa, the tallest building in the world, all that. And, you know, like I said, I was giving out the music, and I would give them the music on Monday. By the time I'm ready to leave, everybody at the hotel was jamming to the mixtape. And they was like, yo, I like track number 7. I like this. I like that. So, you know, I mean, off of that alone. And these are people from Pakistan, India, Africa,
Right.
Paris, and, you
United
know.
Arab Emirates.
Yeah, right? You know, UAE. Shouts out to UAE. So, you know, I mean, off of the feedback, really, because I'm really in touch with, you know, my listeners. You know, like, I listen to what they say on Twitter. I listen to what they write me on Facebook. And you know, I asked them, like, what do you think about the CD? Was this whacked? You like this? What do I need to fix? So, and that's what I go off of when I'm working.
I like that. I like that. So, can you leave my listeners with some final thoughts for upcoming artists, especially?
Okay. Final thoughts. I would say just, you know, don't give up on your dream, because the dream is real. You're looking at somebody that came from ground up. You know, shouts out to Miami-Dade County, North Miami Beach. I came from the bottom, and I'm still out here doing it on my own. And it's not impossible to go independent, because that's what I'm doing right now. For many years, I was chasing, you know, the major labels, and, you know, I kind of almost had to deal with RSMG. I almost had to deal with Purple Ribbon and all of that. But I think independent for me, personally, it's better for me, because I keep control of everything I do. You know, I decide when my mixtapes come out. I decide what single is the best. I decide when I want to go on tour. So independent is not impossible. Don't let anybody tell you differently, and you make all the money. Trust me. It's not 20%, 30%. It's 150%. You get it. Let's get it. That's all I'm saying.
Poor little rich boy. The
Build
poor
that team.
little rich boy.
You already know. You
So
already
definitely
know.
go ahead and shout out your Twitter real quick, your Facebook, where people can contact you. Let us know what you got going on.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm on Twitter real heavy. Shouts out to everybody on Twitter. That's at Frankie Vuitton. That's FRANKIE VUITTON. My Facebook is the same, Frankie Vuitton, FRANKIE VUITTON. And all the information will be on the website. That's the number 3 KZENT.com. You already know, Frankie V, DJ King Frank. I'm in the lot. I'm live in the Hive. My girl, Lady B.
Absolutely, absolutely. So you looking so dapper. Oh my gosh, ladies, y'all should see him. So
No, the
obviously,
pictures will be on your website. Trust that.
oh yes, he's gonna be in the Hive of Fame,
Yeah.
and not only that, but he's got his aviators
Oh, yeah.
on.
You
So it's
already know.
it's appropriate to talk about this next song, Aviators On. Let's talk about it real quick.
Right, Aviators On was a song I did with my cousin and my brother. My brother, his name is Kevo. He has a record with Future right now. I don't know if he wants me to talk about it or not, because, you know, it hasn't been released.
Okay.
But being a DJ, you know how
It's
I get it first.
Slick plug.
You already know.
Yeah.
So he has a record with Future. Shouts out to Future, the whole free band camp. We've been rocking with him before the record deal. It wasn't like, okay, Future signed, let's go chase Future. Nah, you know, we've been on the road with Future. We, you know, album release, like, from city to city, town to town. So shouts out to that. But Aviators On is featured Kevo and my cousin SR out of Miami. He's a real big singer out there. And this single was just, it's pretty much for anybody that likes to wear shades. You know, I'm from Miami. So, you know, we rock the shade game. Your shade game gotta be right.
I got my Miami boys both with their
So,
shades on.
you know.
I don't know what the sun is, y'all. It's got air conditioning in here, so.
You know, it's for every occasion. You dig? You might be in the club. You might want to just be low key. You're drawing the shades, and you know you're in the zone. You dig?
Absolutely. There we go. So go ahead and take us out to your new joint.
All right, this is the new joint. This is probably going to be featured on my EP, which is entitled I Am Vuitton. This is Frankie Vuitton featuring Kevo and SR, Aviators On.
This man just killed the interview right now. I gotta get it out.
You was just hitting me with
DJ
questions. I don't know
King
how
Frank is in the studio. He's still here drinking on some water. Tell a friend, tell a friend. We are at radioatl.com. You want to get on? Holla at me. Hit up Music Lover on Twitter. That's a publicist. Brittany can schedule it for you. We make it happen. Shout out to Candace, man. Candace and Paradise Element. That's the whole team right there. Shout out to them. Everybody that came through today. Shout out to the interns. Of course, you know they're working hard. We're going to make this thing happen.
Hive Radio.
They're live in the Hive.
CYHMB.com.
Absolutely, man. Mike Diesel on the camera right here, man. Got my other man with the Bulls hat on, even though they didn't make it far in the playoffs. It's all right. But plug city. CYHMB.com. Keep it locked. Radio ATL. You never know what's going to happen.
DJ King Frank, Volume 6. We winning forever.